Them a ask about see them, but see them, no see them. Them a ask about see them, but see them, no see them. What you know about my life? Stop pretend like your friends. Stop watch out. Hey y'all, it's Kimberly. If you didn't know, now you do. I'm in my pajamas. I just woke up and said it's time to make a video, so I'm just going to make the video. I'm going to tell you 10 steps to start a successful hair business in Jamaica. Keyword, successful. Little background about my business, if you don't know already. I am the CEO of the Dolly House Boutique. I started the business in May 2024 by accident. To be honest, I'm a wig influencer and I had a lot of wigs at one point. At the time, I had a quick weave, so I couldn't install the wigs and I didn't really see a purpose for them. So I'm like, what am I going to do with all these wigs? Anyways, I was going to Jamaica literally maybe like in a few days, and I was like, I'm just bring the wigs with me and just sell them out there, not even knowing it would take off as much as it has now. I don't want to say I went in with no plan, but I was just going with the flow. I just took a leap of faith and took the risk, and now business is booming. Yes, in May, and I went down with 15 wigs. I sold each wig for $15,000. So let's do the math. 15,000 times 15 is 225,000 in 2 weeks. Like, do you know how long it takes to make $225,000 on a 9-to-5 in Jamaica? Yes, so if you want to make consistent, good, legal money, no pyramid scheme, no scam, it's genuine money, keep watching. But it does take a lot of work too, so if you're going to be lazy and you're just doing it just to get some quick money or fast cash, just stop watching the video, because if you're not going to put in the work, it's not going to work out. I'm telling you now. So step number 1 is thinking of a business name, because you can't have a blueprint for the business and you don't even know what it's called. That's like having a baby and leaving the hospital and not giving him a name. So don't make it too complicated. Don't think too hard. Something simple and easy to remember, like Kimberly's exquisite, exclusive, luxury boutique.
That not gonna work. That not gonna work.
Nobody's going to remember that. So I just made mine 3 words, the Dolly House Boutique. Something that people could remember, an easy Instagram handle. Think of a name. If you're really having trouble, you could go on ChatGPT and get some ideas and play around with the names, make some changes. But just think of something cute, girly, simple, and not too complicated. Step number 2 is creating a logo. So now that you got your name, you want to visually bring it to life. I've changed my logo 3 times in the past. First, it was like black and silver. Then I changed it to this. And now it's currently this. I wanted something easier to go on a shirt and on stickers, so that's why I changed it, and I really like it. Wait, think of a logo. If you're having trouble making a logo, you're not tech savvy, again, there's ChatGPT, there's Google Gemini, or if you really need help, I do make logos. I only charge $1,000. You could tell me your ideas. You could contact me. My number is in the description, and I can help you make a logo. Step number 3 is funding the wigs. Now, I know you're thinking, how am I going to fund the wigs? And I just started. It costs money to make money. Being a hair influencer really does help a lot. Not every wig is free, but a majority of the wigs I have sold were free. If I were going to detail right now about how to become a wig influencer, this video would be about 40 minutes long. But I do have an ebook that is only 1,000 JMD. You could text me on WhatsApp. Again, my number is in the description. And it is about over 30 pages long. It goes into the nitty-gritty detail, from creating an Amazon, creating a PayPal, messages to send to the vendors. A bunch of vendors I worked through in the past and received free wigs. The whole 9 yards. Not those ebooks that are only 3 pages long and are so expensive. No. If you're interested and want to be a hair influencer and definitely save some money in funding your business, get the ebook. Not every wig is going to be free, because sometimes the customer is going to want what you don't have or what wasn't a promo wig, and you're going to have to fulfill their needs. I have spent a lot in funding wigs that weren't free, but you do make the money back. You just have to be strategic and do your research, read reviews. That's another thing. When you're buying wigs like on Amazon, AliExpress, Alibaba, don't go for the first wig you see. Like, don't type in deep wave hair and then just buy the first one you see. Really do your research. Really see real reviews that people have wrote. Does it shed? Is it true to length? You want to look for those things. Is it 100% human hair? Is it synthetic? Is it mixed? People are going to ask you those questions, so you have to be on it with the answers. Step number 5, you want to find a reliable shipping company. There are shipping companies that ship 5 times a week. You do receive your items faster. It may cost a little more, but you're paying for the convenience compared to using a shipping company that only ships twice a week. If you order something on the 1st and you don't get it till like the 12th or the 14th, it's going to feel like forever. So you might as well pay for the convenience. That also helps if customers don't mind waiting. If you don't have the money to buy the wig, you could use their money, tell them that it'll take a couple days, and you could add your little commission on top of it. That's also a good way to start, especially as a beginner. Step number 6 is finding good packaging. You want your business to look appealing. You don't want to just give somebody something in like a scandal bag or a plastic bag. You want it to pop. Like, I have holographic mailing bags. Sometimes I use pink mailing bags, print business cards, flyers, thank you stickers, thank you cards. There are some places in Jamaica where I have bought mailing supplies for. I've listed Instagram right here. They're very affordable, very reliable, very, very good. And they have a variety of stuff, some stuff that I never even thought of. But you want your business to stand out. You want people to remember your business. You want it to be different. You want it to look like you actually put effort in your business. And it's not all about the money, like you actually care about your customers. Step number 7 is finding your audience. You can follow people that follow similar hair pages to you. You could pay for promo on TikTok and Instagram. You could ask bigger influencers to promote your business, send them a gift, tell them to make a video for you. Word of mouth is very, very strong. I think at least half of my customers came from word of mouth. And once you build that connection with your customers, they will always come back. It's always better to have 30 returning customers than 100 one-time customers. Because once you build that relationship, you will always have business. You will always have money. Step number 8 is staying reasonable. Do not get too money hungry. Do not buy a bob and try to resell it for $30,000. I'm telling you, nobody's going to buy it. I've seen pages advertise wigs for about $60,000, and that same wig they've been advertising since February, it's now October and nobody bought it. If somebody sees a page selling a mixed fiber deep wave wig for $45,000, they're going to be like, why would I buy it from them when I could buy it from the Dolly House Boutique for $16,000? So you always want to be that memorable company where people know, oh, I could get it for cheaper here, so that's where I'm always going to spend my money. I'm telling you, the customers will return back to back to back to back to back. Yes, I know you want the money. Everybody wants money. But you want to start off cheap. And then, yes, in the future, you can raise your prices a little bit. And also on the quality of the hair. If you buy a bob on Amazon for $25 and you know it's mixed fiber, then don't sell it for $10,000. This bob that I have on my head is a raw human hair bob. And I believe I paid about $65 US for it. So this I would sell for $10,000 or more, $12,000, because I know the quality is very good and it lasts, it doesn't shed. But compared to something from like Alibaba or Amazon, I would never sell a bob more than $7,000. Usually $6,000. If I'm having a sale, then $5,000. But you don't want to rip your customers off. You don't want bad review or bad feedback either. Okay, step number 9, which is optional, is finding a business partner. because starting a business can be very overwhelming, especially when it picks up. Play social media manager, bookkeeping, interacting with customers. It's just a whole lot. You don't have to, but finding a reliable business partner would definitely be key, because I couldn't manage everything by myself at all. For example, I handle inventory and customer sales, and then my husband handles deliveries and bookkeeping. I get overstimulated very easily, so I'm just thankful I don't have to do everything alone. But if you can, then kudos to you, and I'm very happy, because me personally, no, I can't. And step number 10, which is the last step, is stay positive and pray. Your business isn't going to kick off in 2 days. Do not get discouraged. Just because it's not a 9 to 5 doesn't mean it's not a lot of work. To be honest, I think it's more work than a 9 to 5, because the business is in your hands. You have to play the boss. You have to play the manager. It seems like it's all over the place at first, but once you get everything organized and manageable, it will be very, very easy. You just have to stay positive. If you go in with a negative mindset, your business is not going to prosper. You cannot compare yourself to people, be like, oh, why are they making sales and I'm not? But you don't know how long it took for them to even make one sale. It's not going to be busy all the time. You may sell 10 wigs last week, and this week you only sold one. But the next week you might sell 20. Like, you just have to keep being positive, keep pouring positive energy into your business. You have to be careful who you share your wins with. Not everybody is rooting for you. Not everybody's on your side. There's people praying on your downfall. There's people praying that you lose and praying that you fail, because they don't want to see you ahead of them. They don't want to see you better than them. So also be careful who you share certain information with and your business with, at least when you're starting up. Well, that sums up pretty much everything. I want to do this video for a very long time, so I'm sorry if I look a mess, but I just said today's the day and I'm stop procrastinating. If you have any questions or concerns, I am more than happy to help. Please reach out at 1-876-360-7300. WhatsApp me, and I will help you along the way. I'll help you make a logo. I'll help you with your Amazon. I'll help you find customers. I am more than happy to help. I'm just a text away. But yeah, I pray that your business prospers. I pray for growth, prosperity, future fortunes coming your way. I pray your business blooms and blossoms into something bigger than you even imagined. And just always remember, put God in the center of everything you do, and it will be the biggest blessing. Well, that's all. I'm going to go eat. Everybody have a blessed day. Goodbye. A little background, but why can't I talk today? Number 3. Oh my gosh, I forgot step number 3. Jesus. Oh. Example, I have a memory loss today. So, I forgot my lines. Don't mind.
Them ask about see them, but see them, no see them. Them ask about see them.